Today in this video, I'll show you some of the methods which may not be used by many people. And these are some of the untapped area using which you will be able to get most out of multiple different generative AI tools which are available for free. Let me show you 3 use cases using which you will be able to increase your productivity just using these AI tools. So currently I'm in Google homepage. What I'll do, I'll go to Perplexity AI. You can use your Google credentials to log in. I have a pro plan considering I am based out of India, and here using Airtel connections, Perplexity AI pro plan is free for 1 year. So which I enabled, that's why I have a pro plan. But whatever the prompts or other things I'm going to show, those will work in your free tier also. We are trying to do here, we'll use 2 different tools so that we can increase and expedite our learning process. Let me show you what am I talking about. If I paste this particular link, I would like to learn about AI agents. Please find top 30 to 40 resources online that teaches AI agents. Only give me URLs without anything else. And if I now click on this particular button, then it will search the internet and then it will pull out all those details and it will only give me those links. You can see these are the links it gave me. What I'll do, I'll copy these links. Then I'll go to another excellent application, that is NotebookLM. So if I type that, then you will be able to see this particular option. So Google NotebookLM and I'll be in this particular page. Click on try NotebookLM and I already have an ID, so it will log me in. So in case you are using it for the first time, then you can use your Google credentials to log in. NotebookLM also using the free tier, you will be able to use in the majority of the cases. They have some paid tier, but free tier is more than enough for our use case, whatever I'm showing here. So here, what I'll do, I'll click on create new, and then you'll be getting this kind of a dialog. By any chance, if you close this dialog, then you can come to source and click on add, then the same dialog will come back again. So NotebookLM, here you will be able to add multiple different sources as your data source point. So if you have some files in Google Drive that you can also bring in, you can add any of the YouTube videos, any text, everything. For us, we have website links. So we'll click on website and then we'll paste everything here and then click on insert. Now you can see it's fetching information from all those links and it will generate a summary out of these links here and it will show us here. So this is, you can understand the power behind it. There are nearly 40 different links, right? If maybe 30. So all those links, if you individually go and check, there are multiple ads, multiple pop-ups, everything, right? But here, if you click on any of them, you'll be able to see what are contents are there without any other distraction, only the content is visible. And now after checking all these contents, here you can see there are 2 links. It could not work because this is behind maybe the paywall or something. So that we need to see, we need to find out what's the option. Yeah, this is behind a paywall. So that is fine. So that we can remove from here and we can delete. So that's fine. So this is the summary out. Now you can check this particular summary. Another good part is you can create a mind map out of it. So it will generate a very detailed report based on this particular links, and from there you can use it for certain purposes. If you want to write a blog based on these topics, you can do that. You can create a study guide, everything you can do. So you can explore here and then based on your requirement, you can choose the option. But let me show you one very important thing here, video overview. If you click on it, then it will generate a video overview for you. Currently it is generating. If you click on this particular icon, so you will be able to change how you want this particular video to be produced. You can select particular mode, how your video will look like. It will explain you using different visuals and other things. So if I select on this paper craft and then I go for the explainer, so that it will explain me those things, and I can also write certain prompts if you are looking for any specific answer or specific topic. So if you want to create a curriculum type of thing, that also you can do here. You just need to write your prompt that which specific topic you want to learn. And then if I click on generate, then it will start generating that particular video. Currently 2 are getting generated because initially we clicked on this video overview. The first one is getting generated, second one is also getting generated. So let it generate, and after that I'll show you how can you use it. Similar way, you can use audio overview to generate audio podcast out of this entire content. How it can help? You can generate it, and then on the go from your mobile, whenever you're driving or you are maybe doing something else, that audio you can also listen to understand or learn any specific topic. So earlier I published a couple of videos in this channel that how can you use NotebookLM to generate audio podcast. That can be done, but this video one is a new feature and this is an excellent one. So this is the way you'll be able to do it. So what I'll do, let me talk about the next use case I have planned, and then I'll come back here. Till that time, let it generate this video and I'll show you the video on that time once it will be available. So while we are talking about these features, I have one small announcement. My ChatGPT course is now live on Skillshare. I have added one link in the description below, and using this link you will be able to enjoy a trial period, and during the trial period you will be able to watch my course. Also you will be able to watch different other courses produced by multiple different instructors around the world covering multiple different topics. They have very high quality courses available there. So check out that link if you want to know more about ChatGPT. Now next one I would like to show you, that is ChatGPT projects. Let me show you what is the special about ChatGPT projects. So currently I'm in ChatGPT console, and here you can see I have multiple different projects are also available here. What I'll do, I'll go to this one, YouTube coach. What I've done here, initially I uploaded certain documents, certain instructions. Let me show you step by step how can you do for yourself also. So if you click on a new project, then this kind of a prompt will come. There you can write what you want to do. So I already created one project so that I can showcase here this blog generator. I mentioned blog generator as the subject, and then you can change your logos and other things, color, everything. Now few of the other options are also here. If I go to these three dots, you will be able to edit this project, and then you will be getting that particular dialog back. Here under this settings, you will be able to select that will you be using ChatGPT memory or no. So that you can choose. So this is once selected, you cannot change. So initially you can decide which one you want to do. If you want to continue with your normal ChatGPT memory, that you can do, or else you can skip that. So that's one part. And another thing is, if I go here and edit instruction, there you will be able to add a custom instruction. Now how you want this ChatGPT project to give you the result, that you can explain here. Now how I got this text, that also I asked ChatGPT to write. So if I come here and then I'll show you. So this is the one I initially wrote to ChatGPT. I want to create a new project within ChatGPT to generate SEO tuned blog post. I will use this project to get required guidance for my upcoming contents also. It should work as my blog growth advisor. Is this a good idea? That I asked ChatGPT. Then he mentioned, yeah, this is an excellent idea, and gave me certain details. Then I mentioned, please give me custom instructions which I can upload for this project specifically, and then it gave me this text, and that I uploaded in this particular project under this particular custom instruction. So this is the way, once you know for which purpose you are creating the project, you can create its custom instructions as per your requirement. So that's number one. Number two is, I have uploaded one file here. You can see this is the deep research file. I will show you what it is again. Now if I again come here, similar way, I asked ChatGPT that conduct an in-depth research study on most effective and proven copywriting techniques that drive people to buy, and I gave certain details, and I mentioned this is my objective, and then it asked me 3-4 questions which I also answered. Now if you are looking for similar type of a thing, anything, it can be any use case for you. Just think about which purpose you want to use ChatGPT projects, and then you think about that and you write to ChatGPT that this is you want to do, you want a deep research to be done. Then it will ask you some of the follow-up question that you can respond. Then it will take good amount of time. For me, it took 17 minutes time on that time. It checked 16 different sources and 82 different searches. It concluded, and then it gave me this report. If I click on this particular button, then you will be able to see the download option, and if I download it as a PDF, you will be able to understand the size of that particular content. If I open, this is a 14-page document. There are multiple different things, all those details are there. So what I've done, I generated this content using ChatGPT only, using ChatGPT deep research. How can you do deep research? If I show you here, if I close it, if I go to a new chat, I'll click on this plus, you can click on deep research, and then you can write your prompt, and then it will work. And once this deep research is done, let me come back, and if I come to my blog generator, then in here I can add my file. So this is a similar way I generated using ChatGPT. I downloaded it as a Word file, and then I uploaded that file here. Another example, let me show you. in my YouTube coach, there I have uploaded multiple things. All my YouTube analytics related files I uploaded. Similar deep research I have done that what makes a great YouTube video. So that's the standard document and other references it got from there. And another thing, what are the YouTube planner, what the Excel tracker I follow for all of my YouTube videos, that also I uploaded here. So it now contains all the ideas and data for my YouTube related tasks. So all my YouTube related data. Now if I ask anything, so then it will give me the data. After that, I use ChatGPT help, and then I produce certain prompts using which down the line I will use this particular ChatGPT project. So this is one major thing you can use within ChatGPT. ChatGPT project is now available for free tier also. Earlier it was only available for paid plans, but this is one thing you can use extensively to get most out of it. Now let me come back and show you this video if it's generated or not. This one is still getting generated and the first one got failed. I'll come back here. I think we generated 2 videos parallelly, that's why one got failed. Let's see that how the second one comes back with and if it gets generated or not. Now let me come back, and if I open another new tab, let me show you the third example. Using this particular method, you will be able to analyze any of the financial data very quickly. I will again go to Perplexity AI another time, and then I will paste one prompt. So this is another prompt I again generated using ChatGPT, and this is what I'm asking: generate a detailed stock analysis report for TCS. And you can mention any of the company as per your requirement. I just took this example based on ChatGPT recommendation. So this is the way I pasted the prompt. Another thing I have done, if I click on this particular option, then you will be able to turn on finance option. So now ChatGPT will search the web and specifically on the finance area only. So this is one very good feature within Perplexity AI. And if I come back and click on this particular button, then it will start analyzing this data and it will give us the output. So this is the way you will be able to generate all those details, everything using Perplexity. Now this doesn't stop here. I'll show you another method using which you will be able to visualize this data in a much better way, because here it will give you all those details and everything you need to read, all those things you need to do, right? But there is a better way to do that. Once it will get generated, I'll show you that part also. Okay, now it completed the entire data generation. So what I'll do, I'll start selecting this entire data from here and I'll copy till here. So this data is copied. Now I'll go to a new tab. I'll go to Google Gemini, and using the free tier only you can do it. So once I'll be in this particular console, I'll click on Canvas, and there I'll click on the submit. And then what it will do, it will open the Canvas mode, and there we'll be able to do majority of the things. So I'll show you in the next step. Now you can see it copied all those details here, and it is showing all those details in the Canvas mode. Gemini is still working and it's trying to pull some of the details and other things. So this is now ready. Now the magic part is, if you come here and create, then you will be able to see I can create a web page out of it. If I click on it, then it will generate the web page. What it will do, it will help me to visualize this entire data in that web page in a much more efficient way. Let me show you once it will get generated. But this is one way you will be able to, in case you are analyzing any of the details and you want to see that particular data in a more presentable way, that you can do. You can see it's already started generating all those codes. Here also I'm using a free plan of Gemini. Once this code will get generated, then we'll be able to preview this particular website. So let it generate and then we'll come back. Okay, now this web page is generated. We can see the preview. Now it added all those details, everything, executive summary, and the conclusion and rating is hold. Don't sell or buy. So, and you can see some of the charts also it updated. Key highlights, everything, all those details are there. So which one is easy to read, these details or this one? This is one use case. I'm just showing you the method how you can use, but your imagination is the limit. Based on your data, you will be able to visualize in a multiple different other ways. Let me show you a few other things also. If I close it and then I open that page again. Okay, now if I come back and click on this particular option another time, if I open that particular analysis report, and there I'll be able to create an infographic. So earlier we created a web page. So similarly, it can create an infographic based on your dataset. So there are two different ways. You can create on a web page. Also, you can create another infographic which you can use in your presentation or any other form of the data. So just think about a situation that instead of working on these details manually, you can use these free options, and just using both tools together, you can do wonders, right? So let it generate and I'll show you, and then we'll go back to our NotebookLM to see that particular video got generated or not. Okay, while it's generating this particular infographic, let's go back to NotebookLM, and here, this video is now generated. If I play it, let's see what it generated here.
AI agents. I bet you've been seeing that term pop up everywhere, right? But what are they, really? Beyond all the hype and the crazy headlines, well, there's a really powerful new technology at work here. And in this explainer, we're going to cut right through the noise and show you what you actually need to know. It seems like every single time a new piece of tech like this drops, the conversation just immediately leaps to this kind of panic, The idea that the robot's not the best move. And finally, adaptability. It has to learn from what it does, so it gets better over time. It's that mix, that combination of all four, that makes it a program that doesn't just follow us.
So you can understand from few of the links, whatever we gave, it produced that video out of it. And you can also change this style of the video from all those presets. You'll be able to download it from here, and this particular file you can use anywhere. So this is the way you may be able to produce some courses also, right? Based on these details and other things. So just check out how can you use this particular feature in the best way. But this is one feature which can be very, very useful in many different scenarios. Now, let me come back to Google Gemini to see if our infographics are ready. This is ready. We can see these are the infographics. So initially, all those details are mentioned here. If I scroll down, this chart got added. Other things are also there, and it currently maintaining one specific theme color, and based on that, it generated everything. And at the end, it's mentioned that it should be hold. So this is the way you will be able to use multiple different AI tools, and you will be able to use in multiple different scenarios. Hopefully these 3 different tips will help you to save certain amount of time, and also it will open up new ideas, mix of all these tools, and you will be able to do multiple things very quickly. So earlier I recorded another video where I shown multiple different ways how can you generate PowerPoint presentation using different AI tools. Check out this video to know everything about it.